we were out there because we recently donated, again, some funds for the summer program, which I think Courtney at North Texas Food Bank had mentioned would probably end up providing around 30,000 meals during the course of the summer. And the program there was, of course, needing nutritional, assistance, and kids, cannot function or operate or be, productive, without basic, healthful food choices and nutrition. And it's like a, car trying to, operate without gas. And that's really interesting that, one of our foundation heads years ago really helped us, put a point on the whole, effort to eradicate hunger and to address food insecurity. And she made us think about things like kids going home on weekends and not having food, or kids getting to school, on an empty stomach and not being able to do the study or the work because they're hungry. They don't have that in their system.
And Ryan and I also got to work, represent Walmart at a North Texas Food Bank event with Representative Helen Giddings, who also is addressing specifically food insecurity, lunch shaming as well. So again, that's a long partnership you guys have.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Walmart has an overall goal of providing 4 billion meals by the year 2020, and they are at they're over 2.5 billion meals since 2014. And in North Texas, I mean, it's knowing this is a critical market, it's amazing to see how the partnership between Walmart and the North Texas Food Bank. I know we're the biggest supplier of food, or you all are the biggest supplier of donated food to the North Texas Food Bank. And a big shout out to Erica, the Chief Philanthropy Officer there, and to our friend Courtney Baggett at the North Texas Food Bank for helping set up today's event. We had Councilman Omar Narvez out as well, a new councilman from District 6. So it was a great day to see all those kiddos, John, and it was really fun.
Yeah, it was, Ryan, and thanks again. You helped me include some of those folks that I wanted to mention, and it was, and again, the organizations like the food bank are really dialed into the needs of the community, and not only is it gratifying, and maybe that's too self-serving to know that we're helping them do great work, but it's also to me it's important again to kind of let folks know within our store and even beyond our four walls, that these organizations are out there doing really good stuff, and if you want to give to them, this is a great opportunity, or if you want to volunteer, and that's the other nice part of this. When we have our associates volunteer for these organizations, it really buoys them, lifts them, and we think that just makes for happier associates, and they feel connected.
Yeah. Well, speaking of happy associates and happy companies, we had a really fun event yesterday as well. It was our Walmart Open Call send-off party. John, tell us a little bit about Walmart Open Call and a little bit about yesterday's event.
Yeah, and it was a great event. And what it was at our store on Retail Road, our supercenter, the double-decker with the Sam's.
That's right.
It was a send-off for these Dallas-based vendor suppliers who are interested in getting their product in with Walmart. And it's all part of the Walmart annual Open Call. This is our 5th year that we're doing Open Call, and it all began, like I said, about 5 years ago. I want to say that we started out in Colorado, and then 1 year we did it somewhere else, and then we finally got to Bentonville with it. But it's really a shot for businesses to chase the American dream and hopefully pursue it. They have the opportunity to come to Walmart's home office in Bentonville and pitch their product in hopes of reaching customers. And it's a day-long event that provides information to potential suppliers, offers some great networking opportunities, gives businesses of all sizes across the nation a chance at a break. And I think there are about 450 businesses that are being represented this time around, and that has created did, I think, some 750 appointments, which will take place on Wednesday, June 13th, at the home office with the open call. And all of these prospective vendor suppliers will sit down with our Walmart buyers, merchandisers, and really talk to them about their product and why it's relevant. And in many cases, it might result in an agreement right there and then to carry the product in our stores, or it might certainly lead to a conversation that precipitates a decision after a few more exchanges. But it really has been great in that it's our way to try to foster an environment to reshore U.S. manufacturing and to create American jobs in some form of the chain of merchandising and selling. And so we're pretty excited about it. And as you know, at the send off, we had somebody who was producing a margarita mix. We had like the margarita mix guys,
right. The salsa guys, FN hot salsa.
Right.
So if it's too hot, you cool off with the margarita guys.
Right.
You mix margaritas,
right.
And then we also had a Premier Manufacturing. Mm-hmm. These guys are cranking out custom laser engraved jewelry, which apparently I'm going to have to buy for Mrs. Trimble now because she was kind enough to present a proclamation from County Judge Clay Jenkins to send off these entrepreneurs.
That's right. That's right.
Thanks, honey.
That's right. Exactly. And that was sort of a novel little aspect of it, in that not only did we get our associates and customers together to cheer on these companies, and wish them well as they head off to Bentonville. But it was nice to see the local, and state proclamation and resolution, recognizing, this sort of effort.
Sure. Yeah. State Rep Morgan Meyer and Shelby Whitson on his team came out and presented a resolution as well. So. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
it was great.
And it's all in the interest of trying to follow through with that commitment to purchase some $250 billion in products that are made, sourced, or grown in the U.S. by the year 2023. And so we're excited.
I think it's, as you said, trying to amplify some of the things that happen, because you guys are, participating in an array of activities. This is open call for entrepreneurs. We talked about food insecurity. When I worked at the Dallas Police Department, Walmart was a big sponsor for our Police Athletic League program. And so I think, like you said, it's kind of making sure everybody knows, because oftentimes in a community, you go into Walmart, you get what you need, you come out. People know that you are there from a corporate standpoint, but from just a community standpoint, I think, there's a wide array of opportunities throughout your areas that people can see you guys.
That's right, Shawn. And I think, as we make it known, what those things are that we support, and as we, kind of help our operators, facilitate their sort of community outreach, and that's really what we're doing, because they already do so many good things. The hope is that, our customers will not only have the awareness, but then they can help us, help kind of guide us to some of those opportunities, and that's, really what it's all about is, because at the end of the day, you are serving the customer, and they're the boss, and you're not relevant if you're not responding to them in terms of their needs as a customer, but then also as John Q. Public.
Yeah, that was really exciting, and really grateful that you got to spend some time here in the Dallas market. We love having you down, and anything else you'd like to add, John? Where can we follow your travels? Can we follow your efforts online, or where should we tune in for more?
Well, I usually try to provide content, as you well know, and put that on our Walmart channels, whether it's Walmart Action or what have you. But I would tell you that one of the other things that I think we can do is tell the story about, certainly we have new vendor suppliers suppliers coming to Walmart, but people would be amazed by the amount of money that we spend with vendor suppliers already based or doing, having operations here in the state of Texas. And that amount is just
north of $50 billion.
$50 billion in business that we do with Texas, organizations, businesses that are either based here or have production facilities here.
It's amazing.
And that creates, literally
hundreds of thousands of jobs.
Right, hundreds of thousands of jobs beyond our own Walmart jobs. So I think one of the things you can expect to see from us is maybe highlighting some of those businesses that we partner with and have some business. And as you well know, we made a little trip this afternoon out to Betsy Ross Flag Girl Company, and they have a neat little niche in serving Walmart, right?
Yeah, it's amazing. They have they calculated that they have provided the flags and flagpoles that fly at Walmart stores, over 1,000. I think 1,050 Walmarts, a quarter of the Walmart stores in America almost.
Right.
I mean, their flagpoles and U.S. flags are flying high over our store, over your stores. So, really cool Dallas-based company, and they've got flags flying all over America.
Yeah.
So
Ryan keeps saying "our" because he's with you guys so much, and if you guys need him behind the cash register or anything like that, just give him a call. I know he'll just run out there.
No job too small.
Thanks, Sean.
I was cleaned up some carts.
I was just going to say, I was seeing Ryan more like shagging carts.
He'd be right there.
Perfect time of year for it.
No job too small. Well, John, thank you for coming in studio today. We really appreciate it, and look forward to checking in on the community relations efforts for Walmart here locally. So we're going to take a quick break. Back after this, Deconstructing Dallas. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back. This is Deconstructing Dallas. Shawn Williams, Ryan Trimble. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. I am at Shawn P. Williams, SHAWN P. Williams, and he is at R Trimble 15.
That's how you can let us know who we should interview on our next podcast. Well, I won't say on our next podcast because we do have some great guests lined up in the next few weeks. We'll be hearing from Vinay Hammond from the Dallas Mayor's Office, Angela Ross from AT&T, Effie Dennison from Texas Capital Bank, and Lisa Rowe, the chancellor of the UNT system.
The new chancellor.
The new chancellor. So we are looking forward to those upcoming guests. But please send us your recommendations. Tweet us and let us know who you'd like to hear. Want to go to Ryan. I think you've got some SMU facts to share with us.
What would a Deconstructing Dallas episode be without me pontificating about SMU sports, Shawn?
It would be no episode at all.
Let me drop this few nuggets on you here, Shawn. SMU's 2019 recruiting class is off to a hot start with 9 commitments in 8 days from June 3rd to the 10th. And reeling off 6 straight days of commits starting June 5th. The results have SMU currently ranked on 24/7 Sports as the number 33 overall class in the country and number 1 recruiting class in the American Athletic Conference. This is the 2019 recruiting class. How nerdy am I, Shawn?
Hey, not bad. I mean, good football on the hilltop is good for everyone, and I'm looking forward to those days when SMU was a perennial bowl participant. So this number 33 class, I hope you guys get back there.
I don't get into recruiting unless it's good news, Shawn. It's nice bullet points like this. Our class rank ahead of Arkansas, Baylor, Cal, USC, and others. So get excited for 2019. They're moving some serious dirt over there on the hilltop. the new indoor practice facility, indoor performance center, I think is what they're calling it. So it's literally a huge hole in the middle of campus right now, but it's going to look great.
Well, as much as I'm on the campus myself these days, I will have to go by and check that hole out.
That's right. That's right.
Well, a great episode today with John Bizio. And just to kind of wrap up, it's great to see all that's going on with Walmart, and I know it is keeping you busy because there are store openings, there are community events. You are all around town with Walmart, and it was good to hear more of that from John.
Yeah.